I'm Jessica Reese, founder, owner of the PYNK Butterfly, a beauty brand here in Columbia, South Carolina. We do have products. We have the Salon by PYNK. We do training, empowerment, a little bit of everything, but anything that has to do with evolution, because the PYNK Butterfly is definitely where beauty meets evolution. So the reason you're here today, the reason I'm here, the reason I'm recording this is I'm doing a 4-part series on evolving my evolution, things that I've learned throughout my evolution, ways that I have gotten to the point of where I've made a decision to evolve, and throughout the evolution, some of the things that I've learned, some of the things I found, some of the pitfalls, the successes, all of that. I'm just here to share, to give more of me. I've been told that while I think I'm pretty approachable and accessible, a lot of people really don't know the whole story of PYNK. They don't know the whole story of Jessica. And I want to be more accessible. One thing that I have learned is a lot of times when we're going through things, and whether it's good, bad, whatever, a lot of times it's really not about you or about us. It is more or less we're going through something so that we can reach back and help someone else that is going through the same thing, that may not be equipped to handle it as well as we were able to handle it, or go through it, or navigate through it. So I recognize that, I have a very unique story. I have a very unique evolution, as we all, everybody's journey is completely different. And I just want to share a little bit of mine, and hopefully it inspires somebody, it touches somebody, it motivates someone to move into their evolution, continue going through their evolution, and also to share their evolution. We all have things we can share. So again, the series is Evolve with Jessica, every Monday at 7 o'clock. Again, I was here at 7 o'clock, but I hope if you're watching now that you're able to get some good stuff out of it. And if you're watching on replay, that you will like and share it with other people, not just in the industry, and also be here next Monday, where we would definitely go live again at 7 o'clock. So, evolve. That is a very strong word. It's a verb, it's an action, it's actually doing something. Evolve is the change or develop slowly into a better state. Now, I've done videos and I've said little things in the past about evolution, and everybody that knows me knows that I'm a firm believer that there's no such thing as really standing still. There's no such thing as something just being in one place continuously, never changing. Things are always either evolving or deteriorating. You're either growing or you're dying. And whether you make a decision to grow, because nobody actually makes a decision and say, hey, I'm gonna stop investing in myself. I'm gonna stop doing what I need to do to evolve and to grow. Nobody makes a decision to deteriorate. But if you're not taking care of your vision, your purpose, yourself, your skills, your abilities, then they will over time deteriorate. And like I said, there's no such thing as standing still. So you're either evolving or deteriorating. You're either growing or dying. So in my evolution as aka the PYNK boss, in my evolution of my career, everybody knows me, know I love sports. So as I go through these three points that I want to make, I'm gonna make them analogous to like sports terms, because it kind of makes sense to me. So the first step for me in my evolution was my decision day. Now, I'm not sure who knows about sports, but when you are leaving high school, going to college, when you're an athlete that is sought after, you have to decide which school you're going to play for. And on decision day, it's a big deal. You have your family, you have your friends there, the media is there, it's a big to-do, and you decide and make it known to everyone where you decide you're going to play. So I think everyone has a decision day. With those that are actively seeking their evolution, they have a day in which they decided what they want to do. Now, my personal decision day was really funny. It was on I-20. I was on I-20 here in Columbia. And, well, let me back up a little bit. So for those that don't know my story and how I got in the industry, is very simple. It's not simple, but I was the girl in the dorms in college doing everybody's hair, makeup. I loved it. That's just what I like to do. But when I graduated, I went into corporate America, and I did well. I moved up the corporate ladder, all of that. But I got pregnant with my son, and I was on bed rest from July to November. And during that time, had plenty of time to think, stretched out my maternity leave from November to March. And when it was time to go back to work, I just really was not feeling it. Now, there are a lot of people who work jobs they don't like, or doing things they don't necessarily wake up and they're happy to go do it, but they don't know what they want to do. I didn't have that excuse. I've always known very clearly, very succinctly, that I love doing hair. I love helping a woman see themselves in a different way, or even the way that they've always wanted to see themselves. You know, people think that doing hair and the things we do in the beauty industry are like super trivial, and it's really, really not. It's really like a ministry. Like, you change the way a woman looks at herself, the way she sees herself. She has a whole new swag. She has a whole new way in which she carries herself. When she has a whole new confidence, she walks out the door and she sees herself the way she's always thought it possible, or never thought it possible. You know, she's more confident. She can go back to work and be even better employee. She go home and she's an amazing wife and all kind of things. So I've seen how something as small as a new haircut or a new hairstyle can really change the trajectory of a woman's life, because it starts something. I think it was Coco Chanel that said a woman that cuts her hair is about to change the world. I can't remember exactly who it was, but somebody said that, and I've seen it over and over again.